Hello and welcome to Suburb News. On Friday, a minibus underway to Lundi in KZN lost control whilst driving over a bridge. The minibus overturned before coming to a standstill on a dry riverbed. These are the photos that emerged this morning from the undercarriage of the minibus. Sadly, 14 passengers lost their lives in this accident. 5 suspects aged between 21 and 30 were arrested on Wednesday in connection with the petrol bombing of a bus transporting approximately 50 Modikwa platinum mine workers.
The 5 will appear in Mecklenburg Magistrate Court on Thursday, facing charges of 6 counts of murder, attempted murder and malicious damage to property.
An alarming discovery was made on Tuesday by a woman taking her dog for a walk in Port Elizabeth. The woman's dog reacted to noises coming from a stormwater drain, and what initially sounded like a cat crying for help turned out to be a newborn baby.
And I stopped and I listened, and it stopped crying, and then it started again. And I thought, no, is this a cat or is this a baby? And yeah, I tried to stop some cars to help me, but no one was prepared to help. And then a guy from Vertical Blinds managed to get him to stop, and we opened up the drain, and there was this baby lying. Was about 3 hours old. They think still umbilical cords. This little girl, all wrapped, just holding her little hands close. And yeah, so it was quite like an overwhelming thing, just thinking of how God loves us and that how He found us, and just how the emotional thing was for me to find this baby, you know, and to know that God has got a plan and a purpose for this baby's life.
I look at disease from a causative nature. In my clinic, I use 2 modalities to assist with that, and that is colonic irrigations and ozone therapy.
The founder and president of PAM Golding passed away on Tuesday at an age of 90 years. Mrs. Golding started her business in 1976, together with 2 other ladies in her garage. We spoke to co-owner of PAM Golding in Nelspruit, Mr. Dirk van Rooyen.
Toe ons die kantoor geopen het in Nelspruit, het ek haar genooi hiernatoe. En mense sê, maar sy sal nie kom nie, sy is te besig. En dit was in 'n tyd, ek bedoel, dit was in haar hoogtepunt van haar besigheid gewees. Sy het nie maklik sommer net, maar sy het hiernatoe gekom. En ons was redelik verras geweest, want wat gebeur het toe dit bekend raak dat sy kom. Ons het omtrent 30 of 40 mense genooi vir die bekendstelling. En die aand moes ons ekstra kos en drank gaan haal, want toe daag daar omtrent 100 mense op, wat gehoor het van Pam en graag haar wil sien en ontmoet. Ja. En sy was so dat as sy in 'n vertrekking gekom het sy met almal gepraat. So ons het by verskeie geleenthede, het sy ons altyd uitgesoek. Vir my en Sakkie en sy hoorie, daarna ook met geleenthede. Dan word daar byeenkomste gehou vir ons streek byvoorbeeld, wat in Johannesburg moet wees. En dan bel die streeksdirekteur en sê, Pam het gevra of dit nie in die Laagveld kan wees. Ja. En want sy wil graag weer daar besoek aflê.
And this news just in. A Cessna 210 crashed near Nelspruit airfield this afternoon. From what we know, local businessman and pilot Cornelis Creer experienced an engine failure shortly after takeoff. Creer attempted to turn back towards the landing strip but could not reach it. He was however fortunate to survive the accident with minor injuries and was taken to Mediclinic. And happening in the Lowveld this weekend, the Land Rover Sabi experience will set off at the Floriade Riverside Lodge on Friday. Back in its 14th year, the mountain biking event paves the way for amateur, professional and school riders to test their skills against some of the most grueling terrains in the Lowveld. Also on Friday, Mrs. Mpumalanga, second runner-up Leon Shay Klein, together with first runner-up Jane Smith, will be hosting a wine tasting and fundraiser in aid of Helena.
Helena has Treacher-Collins syndrome. This affects the hearing, speech, eyes and face. In Helena's case, it has affected her ears and speech. We have already raised funds for Helena's earpiece, and now we are raising funds for her speech therapy. Helena's therapist will be there to explain about Helena's condition, and Helena will be joining us that night.
And staying with beauty pageants, on Saturday, Miss Mpumalanga 2018 will be crowned at the AFM Community Church. Tickets are available at CompuTicket, ranging between R150 and R400. Releasing tomorrow in theatres, Hampstead, based on a true story of an American widow who finds unexpected love with a man living wild on Hampstead Heath. All this whilst they take on the developers who want to destroy his home.
Hello? I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Too late for that.
This is an eviction notice. You're living on land worth millions.
We're gonna help you, man. What am I, your cause of the month now?
Every time someone threatens your pride, you puff up like an emotional porcupine.
Never stops, does it?
Your weather for Friday, Nelspruit partly cloudy with a maximum of 33 degrees, Barberton 31, Komatipoort 37, and early morning thunderstorms can be expected in Sabi with temperatures of up to 29. Suburb News would like to give you an opportunity to interact with us and be part of our news. If you have a story that you would like to share with us, or perhaps witness something that makes you smile, why not send it to our WhatsApp number below. Until next time, I'm Etienne. Goodbye.